What's going on, everybody? TheKennyDubz here with another Mega Man X event coverage video. Today we're taking a look at the Boss Rush event as it just released in the global version of the game. For this Boss Rush, we're taking on Flame Mammoth, Bite, and the Chop boss. Here, as you can see, my previous time is 139.39. Had a little bit of bad RNG with the Chop boss, as there's a bit of RNG with its patterns, as it was most boss rushes, but outside of that, I don't think its boss rush is too bad. I'm not really going to go over what the bosses do because the point of a boss rush is to beat them as quickly as possible. That is how you get ranked higher and a little bit more points alongside the boss rush. So let's jump into this real quickly. So for boss rush events, you want to use a character that has high burst damage if you have them available. For me, I'm going to be using a double buster setup with my Ultimate Armor X. As you can see here, I'm using the second modifier chip, the Plasma Shockwave, in my first skill. On my second skill, the Nova Strike, I'm using the Destroy Armor to increase my damage output so that the bosses take more damage. For my card setup, I'm using both of UAX's cards alongside the Ghost Harag Monster Hunter card, and it has the Defense Crush Special Attack 2 on it as well, which I show off there. I just want to show that off. That's a 5-star card. And for my DNA, it's actually really not optimized. The boss adaptability 3 there instead of the unique DNA for him, and I have the Defense Crush 3 Special Attack right there. And I just wanted to show that off before I get into this boss rush here, and I'm using the Biochemical Buster alongside the Sniper Buster. Now I do want to note that my Biochemical Buster actually has the Boss Killer hidden skill, and so what we're going to do here is I'm going to take on the Bite boss first, as it is the closest one to me. Now for this run, since I'm using UAX, what I want to do is fire a few shots with my Buster, do my double Nova Strike through him, shoot a charge shot. As you see right there, I got picked up, which didn't end up mattering all that much. I think I lost a little bit of time there, but it's manageable. So basically what you want to do with UAX to do his burst damage is you Nova Strike twice, charge shot, then you Nova Strike again because it comes off cooldown because of your unique DNA. And ideally you have the Biochemical Buster active because that's Boss Killer on it. Now again, here for the Flame Mammoth boss, we're going to do the same thing. You see I'm already starting to spam my shots out. So spam out my shots, Nova Strike, charge shot, Nova Strike, and then the Flame Mammoth boss is down as well. And my movement here isn't even all that great, but I'm getting through this pretty quickly. You can see my movement's a bit sloppy when I'm jumping from teleporter to teleporter. I'm not dash jumping because I'm not really too confident. Obviously, I feel like I might mess it up a little bit because you can even jump through the bottom of the platform, but I don't do that. Right here, I fall off the platform and dash through the teleporter. It might have been faster if I drop down and dash that way instead of walking into the platform, but there is that. And then here's the boss that causes me the most pain through this as he chop. As you can see here, he dashes forward sometimes, and then other times it kind of just like goes off screen. That's an off screen thing, and that's very frustrating because that's a lot of time lost. And after that, we just go down here, and I use my Nova Strike as a movement option to try and get to the end faster there. And that's it for this boss rush. Now, typically, like I said, you want to use characters that have high burst damage. You know, your Furhams, maybe your Akumas and things like that will be very helpful. There are other characters you can use as well, but those are just a few that I think people might just kind of gravitate towards in general. But that's essentially it for this boss rush. Not too difficult. As you can see here, my time is much faster, and my points went up as well because your points do influence, or your time does influence your points a little bit. But like I mentioned in the first boss rush, you get a higher point multiplier by using more weapons and units here, which I'll show in just a moment. So right here, I'm just going to go ahead and click this, and it shows the characters I've used and the weapons that I've used. Like I said, you just use more characters or more weapons, and that will increase your bonus percentage, even if you don't get a faster time. And that'll just make it a bit easier for you to get all the rewards. So you don't need to get a super fast time for this. You just want to get all the rewards. And here I'm just going through the rewards to kind of show you what we have here. Here we have a unique card called the Carmine Forever card. It has a Boss Sentinel and Boss Killer on it, so that's pretty useful. And then if we scroll up a little bit here, there is another card called First Strike, which gives us a damage amplification for once you enter a stage. And right there, I just want to kind of show, I think 42,000 is where you kind of want to stop. Once you hit that amount of points, you can stop using multiple weapons and things for that there. And that's basically it for this boss rush. I just want to cover that. If you guys have any questions about setups and things, you can leave them in the comments below. Maybe I'll be able to help you out with some other things that might work. I'm going to try doing some other runs of this as well, see if I can get some other characters working in here, get a faster time. But I appreciate you guys watching. If you did enjoy this, helped you out, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Helps the channel out to go. Shows me enjoying the content. And as per usual, I want to give a quick shout out to my YouTube channel members and my patrons for continuing to support me and allow me to continue doing what I do. If you want to figure out how to support me on YouTube, as a YouTube channel member or as a patron, you can find information on that down below, along with the benefits that are associated with that. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Later.